What up? How's it going? Once again, that last episode reinforced basically what I'm getting from the series so far. To see Uncle Junior, the head of the Jersey mob, be so petty with his nephew. I mean, they old as hell. All right? These is grown folks. One got a kid that's about to go to college. The other one, he old as shit, all right? And he brings up the fact that he's embarrassed by something that happened when he's a kid with baseball. Tony goes in about him eating coochie. And the reason this is all funny is because this makes bleed over into some real shit. Like, that seemed like some petty high school shit. I can see if some gang members that'll cause them to get into a fight or so. Like, nigga, I ain't no pussy, nigga. Right? But this is some grown ass man. And he's like, hey, no, seriously. He pied a chick in the face because she... I shouldn't be laughing, but that's funny. Hey, let's go ahead and start this episode. This is just, it's hilarious, man. I like it.
Open the door. Any hinky shit, you'll be refrying beans with Pablo Escobar again.
Okay. Bigotry?
Stay away from Port Newark. Don't even drive out to Jersey. Not even on Sundays. They've been told twice. Now I'll tell them.
Damn.
Bingo!
Why you tell them all that shit?
We can't fit all this shit in the carton.
Fucking crackheads and their small bills.
Hello. It's done. And it's the biggest fucking refrigerator you've ever seen.
How about the other thing?
Juan Valdez has been separated from his donkey.
Well, you know, you ought to come to the club. It's a wicked back nine. Besides, some of the members, I think you'd like them very much, Tone.
We'll see. A score like this happens once in a lifetime. Gotta make this work for us, out in the open, legit. But a nice IPO, keep it spinning, live off the juice. We gotta find some insider market trading shit.
Where's my baby? Where's my baby?
Yo, I saw Bokeem Woodbine on the thumbnail. Y'all know? Are y'all familiar with Bokeem Woodbine? He's one of our finest black actors. He ruled the 90s.
Let's just say after how many years with Tony Soprano's crew, some shit has finally worked out. Just when I was starting to wonder if... Hey, whose fucking welfare check you got to cash to get a burger around here? Why don't you just forget about working and be with me?
And be one of those wives like Carmela Soprano. Breastfeed a bunch of rugrats and then spend the rest of your life at the gym, just you and your stretch marks.
You gonna get stretch
Cousin's
marks
always
no
had
matter
a
what.
brain, but what does she use it for?
A husband who can't even tell you where the money comes from.
Yo, Hairnet Central, what am I back here, Mark Furman?
Bold men make bold statements.
Why'd they send you over? I'm looking for a burger, not converted rice.
Your woman looks embarrassed.
He's only bold because he see me hooked up with the Tony Soprano crew.
My name is Orange J, down with Massive Genius.
That's who it was. The gangster rapper.
I'm at a party at G's crib, Inglewood Cliffs. You interested?
And I get served with black eyed peas tomorrow? Yo, I know what time it is.
Master's heard of the fucking crew you with. There's business to be done.
Yo, by the way, this the Jiggy era. Y'all know about the Jiggy era? All right, so let's start at the beginning. At the beginning, they wanted to be like rock stars and funk artists, so they would dress all wild and shit. I'm talking about hip hop. By the time you get to the 90s, you had Run DMC. Like they started kicking it. They kind of kicked it off with sort of dressing, you know, regular everyday attire, or at least aspirational hood attire, right? So they might wear a leather jacket with the fedora, okay. But then you get to a point where it's all about wearing like hood shit, super baggy. You got Timbs, you got army jackets, fatigues, flight jackets. But then in the Jiggy era, this is post Biggie and Pac getting popped, right? You had all these rappers and they just started getting money and they started realizing, oh, an Acura isn't the flyest car a person could get. Right? Like there was a time, if you go listen to old rap, they thought an Acura was the best car on earth. Right? Like they just assumed it was the best car because it looked dope. But they started getting a ton of money. These record labels started giving them a ton of money and they started to dress and you would see them in silk shirts. Like go look at Master P around late 90s, you know what I mean? Go look at Puff. Go look at Jay-Z. He was even doing it. Nowadays, you don't see that much. But there was a point where they was rocking suits with chains on. They was dressed just like that. Just like that. No lie.
Christmas present to myself.
Isn't that a sight to behold? I do so love a good firearm in my hand. You people are all right. Godfather, I've seen that movie 200 times. The third one, a lot of people didn't like it, but I think it was just misunderstood. Mr. Herman Rabkin.
Hesh.
In the late 50s and 60s, he owned F Note Records. A distant but deceased quasi-cousin on my mother's side, Little Jimmy Willis, 50s legend. 2 seminal hit records was his legacy. Drug tragedy. He's just another in a long line of white motherfuckers stealing royalties from the black men that made them the money in the first place. Jimmy's mother, out in San Bernardino, who I'm content to call my aunt, is owed that money.
Hesh is the world's sweetest guy. But I've heard his opinions on giving back pieces of Israel. I can only imagine what he's gonna say about this shit.
That's funny.
I'm a gangster. I'm an OG original gangster, not him, fucking lawn jockey. He's got the fly, Hampton's house. Alec Baldwin comes over, Whitney Houston. What do I got?
You don't look cool.
I sit in a fucking pork store, for Christ's sake. It's always secret this or man to that. Fucking gets on my nerves. Junior with his moldy old sweaters, and he's a fucking boss. Our thing once ruled the music business. Did you know that? Now, fucking drum machine, some ignorant poetry, and any fucking 4th grade dropout Ditsoon is chairman of the board.
All I know is you was at his motherfucking house.
You believe how much it costs for a college education for 4 years? I know we got enough, but how much is enough? I mean, God forbid, what if something should happen?
You dig out my blue suit, you call up old man Coletti, you tell him not to put too much makeup on my face.
You're always telling me the same thing. I'll be taken care of. By who? What is with the look? Did you just make a score?
No. I wish.
So I can't tell if you are old-fashioned, you're paranoid, or just a fucking asshole.
Remember Richie Santini?
Yeah, you used to fuck him.
I knew him since we were 3. He lived next door.
I'm not into that headbanging shit.
Well, you were talking about the good old days. Italians running the music business. And here's Richie, this musician who you know. They're not a hair band anymore, and they're really good.
He gonna invest some of that money?
You think Massive Genius would be interested? Massive G Productions. Shit, they make movies even.
Massive does owe me a favor. I'm arranging a sit-down for him with Hesh.
Music management. Working here, I have met people, important people. Learn people's skills, how to deal with big egos, solve problems. Maybe Alec Baldwin would come to our house.
He's not coming to your house.
You know what? Fuck it. I got money. And you're right. With how much you listen to the radio, you'd be good.
This place has the flavor.
That gelding. Name is Sidney.
Oh, by the way, hold on. This is another little detail that's funny about this. All rappers on the East Coast, in the Northeast, all of them, when they got rich, where they want to move to? New Jersey. I seen Fat Joe talk about this. He was like, they thought that was the biggest shit in the world. They didn't know about Miami yet. They was going down to Atlanta, but it was like to visit and shit. But when they got on, it was like, hey, move to Jersey. You know what I mean? That's just funny to think that, like, as I said, what they thought was the finer things in life, it was so limited.
When you and Little Jimmy were writing partners on all his hits, did you write the music and him the lyrics, or was it the other way around?
We had our own process.
You didn't do shit.
So that ooh, wackadoodly doo, I'm so blue, that spring from your experience or the little brothers? So you bought horses with your royalties. And Little Jimmy's royalties, whatever became of those?
Music business back then, we were breaking all the rules.
You mean raping and pillaging?
Things haven't changed much, huh? Were we hard-nosed? Yeah. But we gave a lot of kids their start. A lot of Negro youth. Took them out of the ghetto. Kids with talent, put them on the
You
stage.
fucking piece of shit.
It's reparations that I seek.
Why don't we call this what it is? A shakedown.
Your own father was a silent partner in F Note Records. Made sure that the records got airplay. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that money bought my house down to Jersey Shore.
They taunting the brother, man. They taunting him with their money that they owe.
If you read Chuck D's book, you know that he advises that reparations be made by the Jewish studio moguls in Hollywood. Now, it's only germane to this argument in as much as I feel that the grievances in the music business are far worse.
You're talking to the wrong white man, my friend. My people were the white man's nigger when yours was still painting their faces and chasing zebras.
Hash popping off for some people that, ooh. Okay. Yo, that was crazy. I I almost got canceled. Had I said what I was about to say, it'd have been just a random edit. Y'all like, that doesn't even match at all.
My lawyers have done a little research. I think that the final figure is somewhere around $400,000. Now, a cashier's check made to a Mrs. Idella Willis will set the record straight.
Or what?
He gave me a gift of some excellent Cuban cigars.
And you accepted them.
Eroding the neighborhood values.
He was thanking me for referring him to a physician, which he's very happy with.
Really?
Bugging? Bribes? I don't know. Sometimes I think the only thing separating American business from the mobs is fucking whacking somebody.
Whacking. He hangs around with Tony Soprano for 15 minutes, and it's fucking this and fucking that.
Out of everything that I've seen this episode, this scene disgusts me the most. I don't know. It's just something about these people. If y'all couldn't tell by the look on my face, it's like, yuck.
Right or wrong.
This is going to go bad. It's going to go horribly wrong, huh?
I know it ain't your type of music, but
I like any kind of music that turns shit green. This is some loud shit.
Are we all alone? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, no.
fuck you! Sit the fuck down, you mullet head. You interested?
I want to erase myself.
I'm really fucking doing it. And it's all thanks to you.
My wife thinks I need to meet new people.
So?
Come on, you're Italian, you understand. Guys like me were brought up to think the American are fucking bores. The truth is, the average white man is no more boring than the millionth conversation over who should have won, Marciano or Ali.
So am I to understand that you don't consider yourself white?
I don't mean white like Caucasian. I mean a white man, like our friend Cusimano. Now, he's Italian, but he's American. He's what my old man would have called a Wonder Bread wop. You know, he eats his Sunday gravy out of a jar.
You seem to want to branch out. What's stopping you?
The guys, what they think if I started hanging out with the American.
I was in your neighborhood last night at the Cusimanos.
Should have stopped by. Live right next door.
It was just so surprising that she was sneaking and looking. It was like, dude, she got something for?
You didn't hear any strange noises last night in your neighborhood? Like someone screaming in pain?
No. You saw my house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jack, you're a stockbroker, right? Any changes in the market coming?
Always fucking changing, Tony.
That's
what keeps us coming back.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Ran, you hear from Ross on Dexplex?
Not yet, but the buyout is definitely going down.
Well, just give me a little warning. I need to call the islands.
Dexplex?
Oh, it's a little company that's going public, maybe.
Hey, come on, will you?
She thinks American Biotics may be a good investment. It's supposed to be close to a side effect-free anti-impotence drug.
You guys play the stock market?
Oh, we don't just play. We win.